Friday night and some volleyball here on Big Ten Plus. Once again, so glad that you're joining us here on a wonderful evening in Happy Valley. Addie Lyon, the starting setter for the Nittany Lions, will send things on the way. Let's rock and roll from rec call, and it'll start with a service error. Princeton goes up 1-0.
That was something that really hindered Penn State's play against Pitt, was the service error. So we'll see if they can clean it up here. Not a great start, though.
Yeah, something that Katie Schumacher-Colley emphasized a lot was the need to reduce some of those silly mistakes. As Sydney Bold, the starting libero, gets an ace on her first serve, so hot start for the Tigers.
Yeah, great start for the Tigers. Not an ideal start for Penn State. Service error, and then an error on serve receive to start off, and it's 2-0 Princeton.
And that was one of the trends in their losses in Pittsburgh against Arizona State and TCU, was the serve receive game for the Nittany Lions. That one is touched cleanly by Alexis Ewing. And at the middle, Emmy Selman gets on the board for the Nittany Lions.
Something we've heard opposing coaches say all the time is the number of hitters that Penn State has, and we saw it there. Emmy Selman out of the back row getting the first kill.
There's so much raw talent on this Nittany Lions squad. Emmy Selman, the former Ohio State Buckeye and 2024 Big Ten All-Freshman. Comes Taylor Clark to get it down. No, she did not. Tried to go cross court. Can't put it down. Penn State ties it early.
Yeah, kind of split the block right there on that hit and goes wide to the left side for a Penn State point.
Taylor Clark, the freshman out of Plano, Texas. And Ava Faldudo just sends it long, so Princeton jumps back out in front in the serve game being a point early on.
Yeah, and that one a lot closer than the previous serve from Addie Lyon. Just caught the outside, or else it would have been an ace.
Checking in is another freshman for Princeton, Olivia Foy, 5'8" DS out of Huntington Beach, California. Tough receive. Lions sends a free ball, joust at the net. Pushed down by Maggie Mendelson and Kennedy Martin. And Maggie Mendelson, the second-year Nittany Lion, former Nebraska Cornhusker, had a tremendous outing against Pittsburgh on Wednesday.
Yeah, team high 8 blocks. We see the block there again from Mendelson and Martin. Great awareness by the two to see that ball was going over and go for the joust.
Yeah, Martin 6'6", Mendelson 6'5", helps with those net jousts. Valerie Nittany gets to the back row. Dig from Grimes. Martin one-on-one with Bold. Kept in play. Free ball from Draper. Line on the back set to Kennedy Martin, and good luck stopping that one. Kennedy Martin already looking in tip-top form.
Yeah, when the block quite isn't there for the opposition, Kennedy Martin will succeed, and we see it here. Late second blocker, and she gets that one down.
Tough play on the serve. Grimes pushes it forward. Selman goes cross court on the overpass, and they'll let it drop. And Emmy Selman gets kill number 2 on swing number 2.
Good sign early for Penn State. Addie Lyon finding both of the big hitters so far in Selman and Martin. Don't want to stay one-dimensional throughout the match.
It's really a 1 point at a time. You can see Addie Lyon get more confident and more composed with this Penn State team as Nittany gets it down in play. The starting outside hitter, the senior, who had 6 kills against Penn State last year when these two teams played in a similar invitational style tournament back on September 14th, so almost a year to the day since these two squads have faced off. A violation at the net brings it point Penn State.
Yeah, back-to-back violations for the teams. Still trying to get into the swing of things here early as Penn State out to a 2-point lead.
Penn State just played back on Wednesday. Princeton hasn't played since Saturday when they swept Coppin State. Martin with a tough serve. Here comes Scalamandre sent back. Play at the net. Contact at the net, and it'll go the way of Jordan Hopp, who immediately looked for a touch and got it. Penn State goes up 7-4.
That's a play you won't see too often. Surprised there wasn't any other call other than just a touch off the net, and Jordan Hopp gets the kill.
Puts Martin behind the line. 8 aces on 2025. Almost made it 9. Foy with the free ball. Lions center dump And that just shows off the confidence that Nittany Lions has each game she steps out on the court for Penn State.
Yeah, initially wasn't sure how much you'd see this from Lyon standing at just 5'9", but gets it down quick on that one.
Was a very seasoned veteran as well. Grad student, former St. Louis Billiken, also Missouri Tiger. Martin again plays with the net tape. And a big swing from Aaron McNair, one of the co-captains for this Princeton unit. Cuts the lead to 3.
That ends a 3-0 run from Penn State and gets Princeton back behind the service line.
Yeah, but the Nittany Lions are hitting .857 to Princeton's negative .167 early on in the first points of set 1. Off the slide, Jordan Hop gets it down.
Yeah, that percentage will go up once again, and to Princeton's now 0 hitting percentage. A big difference in percentages early on, and kind of the story of the early set 1.
And just Jordan Hop doing a much better job this season of working on the slide, one of the great traits of a good middle blocker, and Jordan Hop definitely is one. Nittany out of the back row, dug up by Jillian Grimes. And Selman goes the other way and gets it out of the back row. So Penn State the first to double digits in set 1.
When you can have a hitter come out of the back row like Emmy Selman can, it makes the offense that much more dynamic.
Penn State a lot of net play early on. Big swing from Aaron McNair and got it down through the block.
Yeah, expect to see some big-time swings from these Princeton hitters. They don't see this size on the opposition that often, and a big swing like that can fight off that size.
Put Sydney Draper, the starting setter, to serve for the Tigers. A sinking serve. Here comes a swing from Ewing. Got it off the hands. Back sets for Clark. Play at the net, and she just pushes it through. Alexis Ewing was coming down. Taylor Clark was coming up, and she gets the kill.
That's pretty much the story of how it happened. That Ewing going down, Clark going up, and was able to drop it on the side of Penn State.
And more often than not, it's whoever's at a higher elevation wins the play at the net. Good ding from Hop and Grimes. Ewing backs up, was looking for a touch, and won't get it. So Princeton cuts the lead to 2.
And now that's a 3-0 run from Princeton, who slowly getting themselves back into this match after going down 10-5 early on.
And they're not going down quietly, especially early on in the contest. We're still in set 1 here from Rec Hall. Martin out of the back row and going one-on-one with Shelby Burris. Kenny Martin's winning that one 9 times out of 10.
If you thought Emmy Selman out of the back row was dominant, Kennedy Martin is...
I mean, good luck.
Yeah, it's not fair most of the time against Kennedy Martin. You see it again there.
And Jordan Hop again, great serve out of the back row. Lyon over to Alexis Ewing. And the power on number 27 in blue and white. And the Nittany Lions back up 4.
I want to go back to the initial play there. Emmy Selman very vocal calling it out, and no miscommunication on that one.
Already early on, just her first few games in Nittany Lions, Selman very vocal on the court. Lyon straight up for Ewing, looking for the touch, and won't get it.
Sometimes when you jump that high, you're not going to get that type of touch. Going back to Selman, she actually earned a captain spot on the team after transferring in, so that just shows you the type of person she is and vocal leader that she can be.
Was second in the Big Ten among freshmen in kills per set last year in Columbus. And a big kill out of the back row from Kennedy Martin. And what I love about those Martin kills from the back row is that she's 6'6". She really...
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
I'll take a look at the coaches for both sides, starting with Sabrina King of Princeton, a former Princeton Tiger player, 1999 Ivy League Player of the Year, and a 3-time Ivy League Head Coach of the Year, a 212 and 110 record. All time on the side for Penn State, Katie Schumacher-Cawley, another former player, coaching for her team now, the first female head coach to win an NCAA championship at the Division I level in her 4th season with the Nittany Lions. And these two coaches have played on the other sides of the net before when Coach Katie Schumacher-Colley was at UPenn before Penn State, so both have Ivy League experience. Addie Lyon continues her run from the serving spot. Harrington gets the kill, though. The middle blocker, junior out of Houston, appearing in her 3rd match, breaks the 7-0 scoring run.
That's big out of the timeout to end that scoring run and get back on track and try to pull somewhat back into this, still trailing by 9.
That's exactly what you want. It's really a failure if you don't get the point out of your own timeout. Lions straight ahead for Mendelson off the net. Harrington backs up. Selman's there. Here comes a swing from Ewing and pushes it too low. So back-to-back points for the Tigers, trying to stay alive in set 1.
That one looked to come off the hand a little weird from Ewing and sends it right into the net.
Puts the libero Sydney Bold, the California junior. Sends it just long. Jillian Grimes wisely lets it go.
She looked like she was ready to play that one, and then last second pulls her arms back and looked a little close from our end, but it's rolled out, and Penn State now back serving.
Puts Faldudo behind the line, 4 aces on the season. Swing from Valerie Nudicor, touched back by Martin. Nudicor again, near side. Grimes underneath it. Selman opposite pin. Draper to Scalamandre, stays on the Princeton side. Nudicor with a tough angle. Lyon back sets for Kennedy Martin. Overpass way out of play. And there's the power of Kennedy Martin once more. Penn State back up to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, that one right there shows you just how hard Kennedy Martin hits it. Plays it off the defender and goes all the way back on the opposite side and out of bounds.
She's played in 7 games so far this season, has led the team in kills in 6 of them. There's a kill from Harrington. The Tigers had a block against Penn State last year when these two teams played in rec call. So puts Foy back behind for Princeton. Take another look at the kill from Harrington, going one-on-one with Grimes through the block. Great placement from the 6'2 junior. And again, another service error for the black and orange.
That's something you can't really do if you're Princeton, especially at this point in the set, needing as many points as possible in a row, and giving it up on a service error is not what you need to do.
Both sides have 2 service errors to their name. Good dig from Faldudo. Martin trying to get it down and cannot. So Princeton tries to cut into the lead, but Penn State just 3 away from taking a 1-0 lead in the match.
And Martin tried to send that one down the line, just went out of bounds. Nice play by Faldudo on the dig to keep it up.
Martin has 4 kills on 6 attacks, and Jordan Hopp goes off speed. Penn State just 2 away from the set 1 victory.
She's now up to 4 kills herself, tying Martin for the lead.
And she's batting 1,000 as well. 4 kills on 4 attacks, no errors. Martin behind the line. Fast speed serve. Scalamandre punched up by Faldudo, but into the grandstands. And Lucia Scalamandre on her 4th swing gets her first kill, the All-Ivy 2nd teamer last year and the 2022 Ivy League Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, 2-time first-team All-Ivy player as well. She's going to be someone that Princeton's going to have to go to more often if they want to keep themselves in this set.
Kill number 66 on the season for Scalamandre. That leads the Tigers. Lyon, forward set for Selman off the hot hands and gets it. Evie Selman with her 4th kill, and that's 3 players with 4 kills for Penn State. Brings up set point for the Nittany Lions. Now Selman goes back to serve.
She's hitting 800 on the first set as well, so very efficient hitting here from all the hitters.
The entire team hitting .458. Foy gets in front of it. Draper over to McNair for the kill. So Princeton stays alive for now off the side out. And Harrington comes back in for Foy.
McNair has been big in this set, hitting 600 on 3 kills.
She's one that Coach Sabrina King said really flew under the radar for Princeton, but has been a big impact player for the Tigers. Selman from the midpoint, shoved forward by Nittany. Here comes McNair. And that one goes out of play. Sabrina King wants a touch, won't get it, and Penn State takes a dominating 25-15 set victory.
Yeah, we'll see the final hit here. Didn't look like there was a touch there. Might as well look to try to get a touch call, and doesn't get it there, and Penn State takes it 25-15.
Penn State a commanding set 1 win. Set 2 is coming up next from Rec Hall. We'll step aside here on Big Ten Plus. Don't go anywhere. Set 2 off and rolling. Great pancake from Jillian Grimes and a kill from Kennedy Martin. Teamwork makes the dream work on the side of the blue and white.
Yeah, that's a good sign for Penn State. Jillian Grimes just getting to that one, and a great set there. And Penn State gets the first point.
In a town known for the waffle shop, Jillian Grimes serving up some pancakes here inside Rec Hall. And the midpoint was McNair. Selman goes one-on-one with McNair and gets the kill. Emmy Selman not slowing down after the stoppage.
Yeah, once again, Addie Line going to both of her big-time hitters on the court right now, and having both of them be this efficient is a recipe for success.
Grimes with a dig after the serve. Selman goes cross-court. Draper with a touch. Here comes Nittany off the block. I tried to catch that.
Yeah, that one almost got up to us.
Almost. Regardless, it goes down as a kill for Princeton. So they get on the board in set 2. McNair with 3 kills. Nittany with her second. Going against Martin. So we get a stoppage for a little sweep up.
That one, Nittany played the block well and off of Martin, knowing that more times than not, the blockers for Penn State are going to be ready for the hit. And being able to play it off the block is better than trying to just fight through it.
Underneath it's Faldudo, swing from Selman sent back, but out of play. Scalamandre and Harrington with the block, but it's unsuccessful, and Sabrina King's gonna pull out the challenge card.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a challenge. The Princeton players were very adamant that that one was in, even before the referee ruled if it was in or out, and we'll see if it was in on this challenge.
Our officials tonight are Charles Zigbo and Chuck Fleet. We'll get our first challenge. Remember, if you lose a challenge, you lose your timeout. So if you win the challenge, you essentially have unlimited challenges, and then you get another one for the 5th set if we get there. So here's the replay. Emmy Selman takes the swing. It's on the line. It's close to it.
I'd say that's it.
Yeah, the line is in, so anything on the white is in play.
That may have even caught the court, like the in part of the court as well.
And from that angle, it looks in. And Michaela Barbonette to my left is also pointing that it's in, so I think 3 of us are in agreement. A quick review here from the referees. It will go the way of the Tigers. So Sabrina King will keep her challenge, 1 for 1 on the night.
Yeah, typically when the players feel that strongly of the opposite of what the referees ruled, they're more times than not correct, and that will lead to the challenges. Most coaches have a lot of faith in their players to tell them when they should challenge and when they shouldn't.
Yeah, especially this early on in the game. Sometimes coach might use a challenge to say, hey, let's use it as an extra timeout, maybe towards the end of a set. We're only 4 points in, so if Sabrina King's already pulling out the challenge card, that's kind of indicative of what the players think the correct call was, and they were right in this scenario. So put Sydney Bold back to serve. Sinking serve. Hop gets sent back by Harrington and Scalamandre. Here comes Selman. Scalamandre straight ahead and gets it down. Scalamandre 7th in the nation in hitting percentage at .470 coming into this contest, and Princeton takes the lead early.
Yeah, 3-0 run from Princeton. Scalamandre up to 400 hitting today, and that one threw the block off of Penn State, allowing Scalamandre to hit freely.
Martin cross court off the back set from Nittany Lions. Tied again at 3.
Ends the 3-0 run, and when in doubt, go to Kennedy Martin to get back on track.
Kennedy Martin up to 6 kills on 8 attacks, hitting .625. Second in the Big Ten in kills per set. And Jordan Hop gets a solo stop.
All by herself. We saw it a couple times against Pitt as well. The middle blockers going up by themselves and getting the block. So a lot of faith in the blocking here as we see it again. Gets both hands up and sends it back.
Tough serve from Martin. And McNair sends it long. Martin backs out of it at the last second wisely.
Yeah, heard a loud out from one of the players on the court, and Martin, like you said, last second, pulls her arms away.
Martin gets a sign from assistant coach Megan Hodge and sends it off. A big hack from Ava Harrington. So after the block that was overturned in favor of Princeton.
Harrington, 3rd kill on the evening, up to 400 hitting percentage.
Ends a 3-0 run for the Nittany Lions. Olivia Foy, the DS, gets an ace.
Emmy Selman tells the rest of her teammates on the court that it was on her and she got it. It kind of went off her arms a little weird and into the scorer's table.
Yeah, but all smiles and high fives on the side of Penn State. Be like a goldfish. It's cliche, but it's true in these scenarios. Out of the middle, Kennedy Martin. Wow.
That one threw me off. I thought that was going to Emmy Selman, and all of a sudden, Kennedy Martin out of the back row comes flying in for the kill.
Caroline Jaravicius checks into the game, first time today. We see the redshirt sophomore out of Cleveland, Ohio. Coming out for Ava Faldudo. Or in for Faldudo. Dudicor with a swing. And went one-on-one with Jaravicius and gets it the kill.
That touch from Jaravicius looked a little like self-defense as it came right at her. Threw her arms up and actually got a pretty decent touch on it and just happened to fall down.
Of course, a family affair for Caroline Jaravicius tonight. Of course, everyone knows her dad, former Penn State wide receiver, 11 years in the NFL, Super Bowl champion. But her mom, Megan, ran track at Princeton. So both sides of the net is the Jaravicius family tonight. And Jaravicius gets a swing out of play and gets her first kill.
You saw that a lot against Pitt as well. Jaravicius swinging hard into the block. That one goes out of bounds off the block. She brings a lot of heat on her swings, and we saw it there again.
Caroline Jaravicius, 248 kills last year. That's most by a returner to the Penn State squad. And a big swing from Scalamandre that launched about 15 feet in the air.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
From the likes of Ava Harrington has really propelled Princeton to this lead.
Big swing from Jaravicius. Big kill from Caroline Jaravicius. That's how you get it done out of the timeout.
That one quite the opposite of a soft hit from Jurevicius, ending a 3-0 run from Princeton.
Kenny Martin subbing in for Jocelyn Nathan. It's a little humorous, the height difference there. Of course, remember the fun size bunch and then someone who's 6'6" as a right side.
Yeah.
Nittany Lion, Bold goes to her knees. Scalamandre hit the antenna. So it'll be a point for the Nittany Lions, a much needed one. That cuts the lead to 2 and they're right back in it.
I think that's the presence of Kennedy Martin there. You see it again. She just sidesteps and jumps up, and just her presence allows the hit to, forces the hit to go sideways.
Really no way to toe the line as Lion sends it long. Princeton the first to 20. The sub as Harrington comes back in. Leads the side of the Tigers with 5 kills. Hitting .333. Also a block to her name. Draper serves it off. Jurevicius with a swing. Somehow stayed alive. Martin almost got the kill. McNair off speed, back row. And that was a lot of chaos on the court.
Yeah. Players flying everywhere, and that final hit, loud yell of out from Jillian Grimes, but just a little too late as Emmy Selman plays it.
If anyone's on the social team on either side, put some pinball sound effects with that one. Martin, big cross-court swing. That's what Kennedy Martin can do for your squad.
Yeah, when Lions sets her right in rhythm, it's borderline unstoppable for Kennedy Martin.
It really is. Just mesmerizing to watch. Her time in the SEC at Florida and her time now in the Big Ten with Penn State. Draper. Back sets for Shelby Burris. She gets her first kill of the night. And Princeton now just 3 away from taking a set 2 victory.
Yeah, Penn State still leading in kills, but a lot closer as we see the slide on that one for Princeton. First time we've seen the slide from the Tigers. 3 points away.
Princeton has 14 kills in this set. And Princeton's 11. And off the touch, Martin gets another one. They're probably going to start to rely on Kennedy Martin later in this frame.
And when in doubt, you rely on your best hitter. First team AVCA first team All-American last year.
Net play goes the way of the Nittany Lions. Jordan Hopp leading the charge. Penn State needs to string a few more points together, though, if they want to go up 2-0 in the match.
Coaching staff didn't look like they agreed with that one for Princeton. Sabrina King talks with the
Chatting with Chuck Fleet.
We'll play on.
So Grimes serves it off. Dropping serve at the net. Martin kept on the side of the Tiger. Here comes a swing from Valerie Nittany. And going on a tough angle. No one was home on the opposite pin.
Looks like we're going to get a challenge here. Called out back row again.
Kenny Martin's adamant that she didn't touch it, but they'll keep the card in the pocket. So I think there was some disagreement.
It was on that initial play where Martin reached up and apparently didn't touch it.
But
So
Penn
no
State-
challenge.
Penn State backed themselves into a corner here, and now it's set point for Princeton. Harrington and Scalamandre, roof Emmy Selman. And Princeton trying to knock a set off of the number 13 team in the country after being swept last year at Rec Hall. Off the tape, and Princeton takes set 2. Sydney Bold gets the ace. The 4th one of the match for the Tigers. We're tied at 1 here from Happy Valley.
classic.
And Coach Katie Schumacher-Colley said, put that on the record as well, that she came to campus. I had her there. Ended up coming to Penn State under the great Russ Rose. Of course, if you're a Penn State volleyball fan, you know about those great teams of the mid to late 2000s, contributing to 7 national championships. And then Penn State won an 8th last year. Martin sends it long, though. And the first point of the match goes to Princeton, or set goes to Princeton. And you're trying to kill, what are you doing over there?
There's a bug in my vision for that entire first play, and I saw it on my paper and wanted to at least get it off the paper before I pushed it off to the side.
No, I totally understand. It's a valid complaint. Lion back sets for Martin. Sky high under its Draper. Swing from Harrington. She's getting more and more confident as this match rolls on.
We talked in the first set about how good Penn State's block was. Princeton has really found ways to avoid the block, and now on a, counting back from the second set, a 5-0 run for the Tigers.
Harrington had 6 kills against Lehigh as well as Princeton sends it long, but she had 6 errors as well. She hit triple zeros on the match. In this one, she's hitting 400.
Yeah, a lot more efficient against this Penn State defense.
Grimes serves it off. Straight ahead is Lucia Scalamandre. So after losing a point on the service error, they get one back, still up 2.
Scalamandre hitting 470 on the season, now up to 200 on the match, so a little bit under what her season average is.
Olivia Foy for Princeton. Martin gets sent back. Now the opposite pin with Selman. McNair is there for the dig. Here comes Nittany. And again, Valerie Nittany showing up for Princeton. He's hit 250 or higher in 4 of the 5 games she's played. Showing off her prowess for the Tigers. Princeton up 3 early on in set 3. Comes Martin. The block goes out of play. There's Nittany and Scalamandre, and Martin wins that time. Penn State needs to do a better job of stringing points together.
Kennedy Martin up to 11 kills, hitting 474. Need to keep working to the efficient hitters so far.
Might just need to be feeding the hot hand for the rest of this match. Draper straight ahead for Scalamandre. Teamwork from Faldudo and Grimes. Out of the back row is Martin. Draper tried the setter, dump hop was there. Selman off speed. Here comes McNair. She finds a soft spot on the back row. Everything going up Tigers.
As the second set went on, and as we see so far in the third set, the confidence continuing to grow for this Princeton team.
Line on the back set. Grimes covers hop. Here comes Selman. Princeton's defense really stepping up. Lyon tried to get it over the block, can't do it. McNair and Scalamandre were there, but no. It's a point for Penn State. They were in the net.
We've seen throughout the first couple matches Addie Lyon has played the net awareness start to grow, and right there is able to joust for the point.
Yeah, more of a peripheral player now. McNair, big swing. And nothing Addie Lyon can do with the net. Princeton strikes right back. The side-out percentage for Penn State is greater, but I think a lot of that was carried by set 1 when they went on that 7-0 run.
Yeah, set 1, that 7-0 run was big for Penn State, and they're going to need something like that to flip momentum back on their side, as Princeton, at least themselves, feel like they have all the momentum.
And a beautiful ace for Ella Bundy, the senior out of Leawood, Kansas. And nothing that front line can do for Penn State. It just trickled off the net tape. Jaravicius also checked in for the Nittany Lions as well now. Martin straight ahead, and that goes about 10 rows up behind us. Again, the hot hand of Kennedy Martin keeps the Nittany Lions alive somewhat.
Yeah, Martin out of the back row again. Interested to see what her hitting percentage is just out of the back row, because it has to be at an absurd percentage.
Play at the net. Mendelson kicked it up for a second. That goes on the side of Princeton. Now, I know Mendelson plays volleyball and basketball. Is she going to try soccer now?
Based on that play, I would say no, but you never know at this point.
You do never know. Erica Dombach might be giving her a call soon. Draper, tough serve. Martin back row. Good luck stopping Kennedy Martin. They'll cut the lead down to 3.
Starting to feel like a broken record. Kennedy Martin out of the back row again. Great set by Jillian Grimes, and Martin up to 13 kills on the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Second highest on Penn State is Jordan Hopwood, 6, and Lyon maybe a few inches higher gets the ace, but it's a service error for the blue and white. Princeton keeps a 4-point margin.
Don't fully know if that one was going to be in anyways, coming at a diagonal angle.
Maybe you just had a better shot to catch it then. Lyon sets for Mendelson. She gets back on the kill board. Her second kill on her third swing. And Alexis Ewing looking to check in for the Nittany Lions. Selman comes out. So a few new faces on the court for Penn State in Ewing and Mendelson. Didn't see a lot of them in set 2.
Something Katie Schumacher-Colley said, now it was kind of in a joking manner, but said, you never know, every set it could be a different lineup. So
it really could be. It's the depth that they have and the raw talent on the court. Martin plants it, but she was in the net, so it goes the way of Princeton. A good attempt by her, but it goes the other way.
Once again, sometimes being that tall is a disadvantage.
We don't have that luxury, though. We're not exactly 6'6".
Yeah.
Maybe like together, if you sit on my shoulders, maybe we're as tall as Kennedy Martin. Debatable.
Yeah.
Goes Martin near pin. Unicore off angle. Rejected by Martin and Mendelson. And a big swing from Ava Harrington. Martin was trying to direct traffic. You could see it at the net. Doesn't matter. Princeton in full control of set 3.
Momentum completely on the side of the Tigers. 5-point lead here in set 3.
And Penn State's going to call a timeout.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Numerical order right now. Draper with 5, and then it goes 6, 7, 8, 9 with Aaron McNair up to 9 kills.
Lyon at the net. Mendelson slams it down. A great job from Penn State of backing up Addie Lyon. Can't do it alone, so get a little help from your friends.
That one almost went over the net. Lyon just kept it on that one-hand set, and a great kill there from Mendelson.
Grimes to the back row. Scalamandre straight down on the front line. And as much as that was a great kill from Scalamandre, Sydney Draper's been in full control as a setter tonight.
Yeah, working through all of her hitters. Like I said a little bit ago, there's 4 hitters over 6 kills now. Scalamandre just got her 7th.
They've really been impressed with Sydney Draper as a setter for the Tigers. Cool, calm, and collected. Martin takes an off-kilter swing. Draper free ball terminated by Martin. Can't give her too many gimmies because she'll capitalize every time.
Kennedy Martin, 15th kill of the night. We see it on the overpass. Goes all the way behind the defense.
I don't know if Draper intended to do that either. I think just a mistimed play. Pressure from the serve by Martin. Free ball goes to Penn State. Hop on the slide. And Unicore's block is out of play. Penn State finally getting consecutive points here. But need a few more.
That was a big block by Nittany. Goes out of bounds, but still getting a lot of touches on these hits from the Nittany Lions.
And Martin just a bit long.
That one was close. Just missed the line.
It's the game you play when you try to serve towards the back line. Nittany, a flat-footed serve. Martin into the net. So it's set point for Princeton once more. Looking to go up 2-1.
That time, the the back row attack from Martin didn't work, going right into the net.
Lyon back sets for Hop. Gets it down that time, so Penn State survives one.
Penn State's going to need some of that magic they had in the first set when they went on that 7-0 run to be able to pull this set out.
Selman serving for the Nittany Lions. Draper pushing it for McNair. A violation against Princeton. Goes as a net violation. And a timeout from Princeton just to talk things over. They've strung together back-to-back points. Tough receive, McNair plays it. Draper with the free ball. Overpass, Draper kept up by Grimes, slammed down by Scalmadre, kept off the floor. Great dig from the Nittany Lions. Here comes McNair, off the block, down it goes, and Princeton takes set 3. A fun rally to end it though. Penn State hoping that their 19th straight match win streak in the Penn State Classic isn't snapped here tonight. And Kennedy Martin trying to make sure it doesn't either. First kill goes the way of the blue and white.
Great set from Maddie Lyon, and when in doubt, find Kennedy Martin. Up to 16 kills on the evening.
Just how she could take over matches like this. These are the scenarios that she thrives in. Despite playing right side, definitely you think of that Jess Merzick role from last year for Penn State as someone that can really just elevate the team when they need it most. Nittany a bit off the net, Grimes is there. Mendelson with the tap over. Here comes Harrington, Grimes once again. Here comes Selman cross court. Nittany against the block and splits Martin and Mendelson. Valerie Nittany up to 8 kills.
Yeah, working it around. Still a Sydney Draper. Nittany up to 8 kills off the set from Draper there.
Nittany hitting 231. It seems like more though, the way she's been efficient at the pins. Sydney Bolt sends one into the net, and Penn State very much fired up about that one. You'll take any disadvantage the way of the Tigers that you can at this point.
Yeah, down 2-1. Momentum kind of on the side of Princeton still. Any momentum you can pull to your side, you'll take it.
Grimes, tough serve. Lines up Nittany and sends it long. No, it's the way of Princeton. Keishu Makakali shrugs off a potential challenge. I think there was a few chirps from the assistant coach side.
Interesting call there. It seemed to be at the net was where the call was made because line judges said no touch.
Tied at 2 in set 4. So gotta have it set 4 for Princeton. And another set service error by Princeton. Service errors currently 8 for Princeton, 5 for Penn State. Attack errors also favor Princeton 15-14. Martin to Foy. Scalmadre over the block. Lyon back sets for Hop on the slide. It drops down. Kept in the air by the Tigers. Here comes Nittany. Selman. Lyon to Kennedy Martin. Good job from the Princeton Littles. Nittany at the net. And they'll call a lift and a point for the Nittany Lions.
If it wasn't a lift, at least from our angle, it looked like it would have been 4 touches as well. As didn't seem like Penn State's block got a touch on it. It just got the net, but be a lift, and Penn State leading 4-2.
Martin puts one in the net. The service error is being traded early on in set 4. Puts Nittany behind the line for the Tigers. Has 9 kills, has had 10 kills in each match so far. Jordan Hop through the block off. Speed doesn't matter.
And typically on the slide, you'll see a hard hit. That one, real soft, finds the court. Penn State gets the serve right back.
Jordan Hop, kill number 53 on the season. Draper shoves it for McNair across court. And nothing Emmy Selman can do. Aaron McNair only 5'11", but packs a punch at the pins.
Yeah, her 11th kill of the night, and she got all of that one. Emmy Selman just kind of had to put her hands up to protect herself.
She only had 43 kills total in 2024, up to 67 on the season. Addie Lyon prevents the ace. Martin out of the back row. Easily covered by Olivia Foy. Selman now in the middle. Draper gets it to Shelby Burris. She's been quiet but efficient. Shelby Burris, 3rd kill on her 7th swing.
Just like that, Princeton has tied it up again.
Penn State can't let this set slip away. They want to avoid a big upset in Happy Valley. Ewing taking a swing into the net.
It looked like she wanted to swing that one through the wall of Rec Hall. She got all of it, just happened to go right into the net.
And take a look at it, just trying to tool the block. Can't do it that time. Grimes gets in front of the serve. Swing from Ewing this time. Princeton recycles. McNair opposite pin. Block kept up. McNair goes again. Hop on the slide. She'll get a kill. And there's the powerful swing off the slide.
Yeah, and that slide has been so successful for Penn State. We saw it more from Maggie Mendelson last year, but this year it's been more Jordan Hop on the slide. She's up to 10 kills, 2nd on the team behind Martin, hitting .667 on the match.
Ends a 3-0 run for the Tigers. Nittany sends the free ball. Lyon back sets Mendelson on the slide. And the middle blocker's getting going.
You said this earlier, I'll say it now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go to the slide again, this time Mendelson. We'll see if they keep relying on the middle blockers here in the 4th set.
If you look at times, Penn State should do that a bit more. It's worked out well for them. Overpass, joust at the net, McNair wins it. Lyon, Mendelson, try to push it through. That time it goes out of play though. Do like the idea though, just the execution not there, at least that time.
She found the spot where there weren't any Princeton players, just couldn't quite keep it in. It was just out of bounds. Princeton ties it up again.
Comes Ewing, off speed. That was nice from Alexis Ewing.
Yeah, when she went up, it looked like she was gonna put everything into it and then just slowly moved her arm forward and got a soft touch on it, throwing off the defense and getting the point.
If she swung, there might have been a crater in that hardwood. Lyon on the serve. The violation against Penn State. So point for Princeton, tied at 8. It's McNair to serve. The junior out of Highland Ranch, Colorado. Martin slams it down. The height on that one, Andrew. Good luck.
And a perfect set from Addie Lyon right into Martin, right in rhythm. Like you said, good luck stopping that one.
Kenny Martin up to 17 kills. Draper pushed it for Burris. Bit of a low set. Opposite pin with Harrington. As in a free ball as Lyon almost ran into Faldudo. Here comes Nittany. Martin off the hands, got the kill. And Penn State the first to double digits.
Even though there was a little bit of miscommunication, Penn State still gets the point. It's crazy to see both Ava Faldudo and Addie Lyon calling for it. And eventually, Lyon set it to Martin for the kill.
Faldudo sends it into the net, so Princeton does get one back. Addie Lyon does like to run around a lot on the court. Sometimes there's that contact, but you'd rather be going for the ball than no one go for the ball.
Yeah, I guess you would rather have two people going for it than nobody to at least keep it up, but
Mendelson out of the middle. Nittany with the free ball. Under it's Martin. This time for Maggie Mendelson, looking for the touch, and they won't get it. No one gonna pull out the green card on the side. Mendelson a bit frustrated. She immediately put up the hand.
yeah, she had the block beat. Didn't get the touch call.
Tied at 10. Princeton with the upper hand. That one out from Sydney Bold. Penn State gets out in front again off a service error. But one of their best servers behind the line in the senior libero, Jillian Grimes. Scalamandre rejected. Lyon, now Martin, cross court, and got the touch.
Yeah, Emmy Selman is pumped up about that one. What a hit from Kennedy Martin. Close to the net at a bad angle and still gets the kill.
That separates the good hitters from the great hitters, and that one wasn't even a touch, it was just in play. Harrington challenges a block. Back set to Kennedy Martin. Kill number 20 for number 18 in blue and white.
Kennedy Martin has officially taken over in this match. 20 kills, doubling the kill total of the next highest for Penn State.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Jordan Hobb, 12, and it's been the middle blockers as of late getting the job done for Penn State.
There's an attempted block from Lyon and Mendelson. Back to the pin with McNair. Lyon sets from Mendelson on the slide, and just a bit long. So 5-point lead for Penn State. Hop comes out for Jillian Grimes. So on the court for Penn State is Grimes, Lyon, Mendelson, and then Ewing, Martin, and Selman, the hitters. Here goes Martin. Out of the middle. Make it 23 for Kennedy Martin.
And a big jump from Martin as well, celebrating as Penn State now just 4 points away. Out of the back row again is Kennedy Martin for the kill.
Serving is Addie Lyon. Has 2 aces tonight, the only 2 for Penn State. Princeton has 5. Draper. Back sets Burris, she's roofed! Alexis Ewing and Maggie Mendelson. And Rec Hall just shook, I think.
And that one got sent straight down from Ewing and Mendelson. As we see it again, the set. And it's actually all Alexis Ewing on that one.
The collective ooze from the crowd here in Happy Valley. Sinking serve from Lyon. Here comes McNair, cross court. But it's long, no touch. Penn State just 2 away from tying this match up at 2 apiece.
We've seen these late set runs from Penn State. First set, we saw a 7-0 run, now a 3-0 run with Nittany Lions back serving.
Draper to Nittany out of the middle. Martin tracks it. Here comes the swing from Ewing. Doinked off the net, and it'll go the way of Princeton. But that was a good set from Martin because she had to kind of like flick it cross court.
Yeah, an unusual set, but a good set from Martin. Almost like she was hitting it over to Ewing.
McNair drops Grimes to her back. And Kennedy Martin nearly took Sydney Draper's head off. And it is set point for the Nittany Lions. Number 24 for Kennedy Martin, hitting .450.
Kennedy Martin making sure Sydney Draper is all right there.
It was a powerful swing. And Sydney Draper a bit shaken up. The first team, or second team All-Ivy last year, the 2023 Ivy League Rookie of the Year. She'll get a check from her coaching staff, but check back into the game. But it is set point for Penn State. Faldudo behind the line. McNair guides it for Nittany. And it's out of play. We're going 5 here from Rec Hall.
Season high for Lyon. Nowhere near her career high of 61 when she was at St. Louis.
Swing from Valerie Nittany. The first point of set 5 goes the way of the Tigers.
Nittany cut the line on that one. Cut the corner, I guess you could say, to be able to get that one down in front of a diving Jillian Grimes.
Her pin work has been phenomenal tonight. Valerie Nittany, 11 kills. Ties the team high with Erin McNair. Push to Kennedy Martin. Make it a quarter of a century for number 18.
Why not just keep going to her? She has consistently shown that it is very difficult to stop her. You see the set from Lyon right in stride for Martin. 463, 476 hitting percentage now.
Truly out of this world numbers. Harrington gets it down. No one was there on the back line. Grimes was the closest to it, but just let it go. So 2-1 Princeton early in set 5. And it puts Olivia Foy, who's had some missteps. Penn State's been able to thrive when she's behind the line, but trying to flip the script in the final frame, but she'll send it in the net.
Right as you said, a couple missteps. Another one there, right into the net, and it's tied once again here in set 5.
The 11th service error for Princeton. Penn State has 7 to their name. And Penn State's really thrived off of the misfortunes of the Tigers throughout this contest. And Nittany can't get the angle. It's into the net, and Penn State back out in front.
It's really impressive from Kennedy Martin. It barely looks like she's jumping, and she's getting up and sending back a lot of these, up to 2 blocks on the match as well.
Draper tries to set her dump. Selman pushes it over, though. Kennedy Martin again. Foy is there. Comes Nittany through the block. So back and forth we go early on in these points.
Yeah, once again, Nittany. She's been the go-to hitter here in set 5, up to 12 kills, leading the team.
She'll serve it off, flat-footed serve. It drops in front of Grimes. Here comes Selman. She'll finally get back on the stat sheet. A bit quiet later in this game, but gets her 7th kill. Puts her over 100 hitting for the match.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've said Emmy Selman's name, and to be able to win this match, gonna need to go to more than just Kennedy Martin here in the 5th set.
Martin gets a service error. So That ties it at 4. In a game of inches here inside Rec Hall. Princeton trying to get their first win over Penn State since 1977. Tom Tate was the head coach of Penn State before even Russ Rose came on the scene. Hop with the slam down. 13, a baker's dozen for the former Iowa State Cyclone.
The Princeton bench is not happy about that one. Feel, like you said, that Jordan Hop slammed that one down rather than just tapped it. But it'll go Penn State's way.
Nittany Lions up 1. And a blast from Erin McNair. So she'll get to 12. Makes it 5-all in set 5. A dead heat between the two sides. One team looking to stay alive in the Nittany Lions, the other one looking for a monumental upset as conference play looms for either side. Ewing off the hands, got it down. So Ewing finally back at 0-0 after hitting in the negatives for most of the game.
Just up to 5 kills. See her go flying and work it off the block for that one.
Draper for McNair, off speed. And nothing Ewing and Martin could do. As much as McNair has been great with just the full send serve, she goes off speed at just the right time. Princeton is holding their own in set 5s.
Yeah, continuing to throw off the Penn State defense. Going hard, going soft, it doesn't matter. They're mixing it up enough.
Ewing sends one sky high. Here comes the swing from Nittany. Back row, Martin's there. Martin, tough angle, doesn't matter. Number 26 for Kennedy Martin. It's 7-6 Nittany Lions as the switch looms.
Another almost flat-footed swing from Kennedy Martin. Like you said, it doesn't matter. From the back row again and getting the kill.
Penn State was undefeated in 5-setters last year. 1-1 in 2025. Pancake from Grimes. Ewing with a swing. Bold got the dig. Still on the side of the Tigers. Nittany runs up to get it. Backing up is Addie Lyon. Here comes Kennedy Martin. Net play. Princeton survives. Here comes Nittany again. And Selman can't dig it up.
Another long rally goes the way of Princeton. Something Penn State typically thrives in. Nittany got just enough on it to get it over the block, but keep it in front of Emmy Selman.
The culture, the cohesion of the setters to the pin hitters to the blockers to the littles for Princeton allows them to survive these long runs. Lyon over to Martin, pushes it through. Selman's there. Back to Martin. And we're at the switch. Penn State up by just 1. And there were times Jess Murdoch and Cameron Hanna were taking 100 swings on a weekend. Ava Faldudo, though, gets a much-needed ace and really cuts that 1-point buffer. Penn State jumps up 2 with number 2 behind the line.
Just like that, you have the advantage. Leading by 2, one of your best servers behind the line.
And give it back-to-back aces for Ava Faldudo.
You sure we didn't just hit replay? Because that was basically the same thing as the first service ace from Faldudo.
Second verse, same as the first. Zombie Nation pumps through Rec Hall, and Sabrina King calls a timeout. Penn State just 5 points away for surviving a marathon inside Rec Hall. You can hang with us here on Big Ten Plus for what has been a wild ride from Happy Valley. Ava Faldudo after back-to-back aces. Now Princeton gets a chance. She'll get the dig off of Nittany. And Kennedy Martin, kill number 28. It's a 4-0 run for the Nittany Lions. And they get the kill out of the timeout.
28 kills for Kennedy Martin. I feel like we just keep repeating ourselves, but she's borderline unhuman here today.
This has definitely been her welcome to Happy Valley moment. Harrington, overpass. Good job from Jillian Grimes in the back row. Gets another dig. Martin gets another one. Make it 29. 5-0 for the Penn State Nittany Lions. And really hasn't stopped them here, at least in this match. Penn State just 3 away. And the block out of play. Emmy Selman leads the charge. It's a 6-0 scoring run, full throttle for Penn State.
That one almost trickled over the net, but stayed on Princeton's side, and all Penn State here, still with Faldudo serving.
Princeton trying anything to end the run. Too many touches. Another block from the Nittany Lions. It's set point, match point. And Katie Schumacher-Colley looking to breathe a sigh of relief that Penn State can survive the Princeton Tigers. A 7-0 run and it's match point. Faldudo dropping serve. New to court. And it goes the way of the Tigers. The block out of play from Martin and Mendelson. So they do end the run, but Princeton still a lot to do in order to stay in this one.
That one, they were right along the antenna there, the block was. And whether it hit the antenna or just went out, still went Princeton's way.
Olivia Foy to serve. Selman to Lyon. Katie Martin. Bolds under it. Nudicore with the swing. And it's rejected. It's out of play. And Penn State survives a marathon inside a red call. They defeat Princeton in 5. What a game, Andrew.
Yeah. Ended great for Penn State. 7-1 run to end things. Kind of like how set 1 ended for the Nittany Lions. Pure dominance, but Princeton showed a lot of fight here today after dropping the first set on that big run.